friends, my name is Miss Mary, and as you know, tomorrow is Thanksgiving. Now, I'm not able to do a live story time with you today because of the holiday, but I wanted to share some really great stories with you today to celebrate Thanksgiving tomorrow. Now, I know that it might look a little bit different this year. Thanksgiving might be a little bit different. We might not be able to see as many of our family members as we'd like, but I still think we can have a really great special day, and it's always a good time to be thankful. So let's get started with one of my favorite thankful stories called Bear Says Thanks by Carmel Wilson. All alone in his cave, Bear listens to the wind. He is bored, and he misses his friends. I could make a big dinner, a feast I could share. But he looks through his cupboard, and the cupboard is bare. Then Mouse stops by with a huckleberry pie, and the bear says, "Thanks." Bear says, "Goodness me, a delectable pie. But I have made nothing," he adds with a sigh. Then they hear, "Hi-ho," and they both see Hare with a big batch of muffins at the door of the lair. Looks tasty. Hare hurries in from the cold rushing wind, and the bear says, "Thanks." "Of course," says Hare, then he points to the door. "Here comes Badger, he's got even more." "Brr," says Badger as he tromps inside. He sets down his pole and he smiles really wide. "I'm back from a stroll at the old fishing hole." And the bear says, "Thanks." Then Gopher and Mole tunnel up from the ground. "We have warm honey nuts. Let's pass them around." There's a flap and a flitter and a flurry in the den when in flutters Owl with Raven and Wren. "We have pears from the tree and herbs to brew tea." And the bear says, "Wait." Bear mutters and he stutters and he wears a big frown. He sighs and he moans and he plops himself down. "You have brought yummy treats, you are so nice to share, but me, I have nothing. My cupboards are bare." Mouse squeaks, "Don't fret, there's enough, dear bear. You don't need any food, you have stories to share." His friends hug him tight, "It will be all right." And the bear says, "Thanks." They lay out their feast on a quilt on the ground, and the bear takes a seat while his friends gather round. In a cave in the woods, in a warm, bright lair, the friends feel grateful for their good friend Bear. They pass around platters, they tweet and they chatter, and they all say thanks. And that is the story of Bear Says Thanks by Carmel Wilson. Now, my next story isn't really a Thanksgiving story, but I love it all the same. Some of you may know that I am a big fan of Sesame Street, and this is a very, very classic, kind of vintage-styled Sesame Street book called We're Different, We're the Same, and it's all about how we are different, we can look different, but we are all the same. So, this I thought was a great book to share for Thanksgiving so we can be thankful for each other. We're different. Our noses are all different, right? We see Big Bird's nose and Snuffy's nose and Bert's nose. But we're the same too. Our noses are the same. They breathe and sniff and sneeze and whiff. Our hair is different. It can be different colors, right? It could be long, it could be short, it could be blue, it could be spiky. Our hair is the same. It grows on us in several places. It warms our head and frames our faces. Our mouths are different. Okay, we see some teeth. Oh, these teeth have braces. Oh, the Count doesn't have too many teeth. Cookie has none. How does he eat all those cookies? But our mouths are the same. Their lips form the words we say and smile when it's a happy day. Our skin is different, right? Skin comes in all sorts of different colors. Our skin is the same. It tells us something's cold or hot or wet or dry. It knows a lot. Muscles and bones are wrapped inside it. We all have blood and skin to hide it. It keeps in warmth, it keeps out dirt. It warns us so we don't get hurt. Our eyes are different, right? We have some eyes need glasses. Ooh, some eyes are yellow, some are blue, some are brown. Our eyes are the same. They see, they blink, they weep, they wink. Our bodies are different. We could be tall, like Big Bird. We can be short. We could be long, like Snuffy. Our bodies are the same. They stretch and bend and work and play. They all need food and rest each day. They dance and wriggle and ride a bike. They might look different, but they're alike. Our feelings are different. Oh yes, I see someone looks sad and is crying. Oh, Bert seems happy. Oscar's always grumpy. Always a grouch, that guy. Our feelings are the same. Lonely, worried, scared, excited, happy, loving, glad, delighted. We're the same. We're different. That's what makes the world such fun. Many kinds of people, not just one. A rainbow would be boring if it were only green or blue. What makes a rainbow beautiful is that it has every hue. So aren't you glad you look like you? We're different. We're the same. And we're wonderful. And that is the story of We're Different, We're the Same, featuring Jim Henson's Sesame Street Muppets. I just love the message of that story, that there's really more that we have in common than we have differences. It's great to celebrate the differences, but it's always important to remember in the end that we're all really the same. So I wish everyone a very happy, safe, healthy Thanksgiving tomorrow. Please enjoy your dinners and the family that you do get to see. And I will be back next week with more stories at a live story time. Bye, everyone.